Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that. I got shot also. See that right there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, brother. I got shot 3 times.
But what I'm trying to say is that I knew that my life could have ended any given day, any given night, but it didn't happen.
Fabrizio was always a tough kid. He was a tough kid. He had a nice punch. If you hit him, he would knock you the fuck out.
Your show, people are interested in your show. They look at you regardless. Remember I always said who was going to make it? You and him. You prospered exactly what I knew you were going to do.
Then I also think there was part of it where like that feeling that you had after watching that show, like the second it ended and it went to black, and that panic was like, that's what Tony had to deal with every single day.
In the Soprano family, we welcomed everyone, no matter what you did, even if you had one line, one word.
You know, and Lucky Luciano's buried like behind my house in the cemetery.
Nah, bro, you were already successful because you overcame a lot of obstacles in life, my brother. Because me and you, we could have easily went back into the streets, you know what I'm saying, when times got hard, fuck no. Because guess what, upstate, they leave the lights on for you feel me?
Streets, that's how I know him. The llamas or the llamas green. I still ain't seen no green, the color of his color green. You know what I'm saying? This is my dude, FBS, all day. Don't get fucked up, twisted. Nothing fake about him.
You're the king of mob, dude. So let them keep on coming at you. The more they hate you, the more successful you're gonna be.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
Gizzo, what's going on, everybody? All right, so I finally figured out how to get my intros to fit the screen. Now I just have to go back over that one and raise the volume of the beat, you know? The little clips are too loud. So anyway, let me do some shout outs. Sabrina Merrick, thank you very much for the $4 super sticker. This goes to show how much I care about my donors. I was not going to do a second show today because, you know, I'm not making any money. I don't see doing 2 shows a day is fucking pointless. It just takes time out of my life, you know. But Sabrina asked if I was going live tonight, so I'm doing a show tonight, you know, for Sabrina. So anyway, I think I have some stuff I want to go over on this show. So we'll get to that after I do shout outs. FBI, Dave, Kian Gibney, OC, Jesse Roth, Tom Sheehy, Italiano 1018, Kindness Works. No, okay. Muzz, Yizzo, S. Frank. Yeah, that beat's crazy, right? This creator studio in YouTube studio, it has a lot of dope music. It really does. Some of it you got to pay for. Like there was one song, excuse me, it was Jedi Mind Tricks. It was $9.99. I was going to buy it, but then I found out it's $9.99 per video. So every time I play it, I have to pay $9.99. You know what I mean? So no. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on there. I have fun. Just there's like, I don't know, like 1,000 pages of instrumentals and just songs in general, complete songs, you know, that I like to go through every now and then, see what I can find. No freaking ZD now. You're and by the way, you know, I'm gonna stick with that intro with those clips. I might switch it up a little bit here and there, but I'm gonna start working probably tonight or tomorrow on an intro for the politics shows that I'm going to start doing very, very soon. because I already have a vision in mind for that intro. And boy, oh boy, is it going to be great. Unless you're a Trump supporter, then you're not going to want to see it. Trust me when I tell you. I'm going to throw some cold, hard facts into my intro. Yeah, to play it each time. That's crazy. Like, I would have just bought it for $9.99. There's songs in there that are like $30, $40. I thought that was a one-time thing. No. To get the license for it, you got to fucking pay every time. How dare you tell me what to do, Muzz? No, I'm not going to put too much more work into that intro. I'm not. I just don't care enough anymore. I'm going to start working on the other shows and the intros for them. I want to apologize, guys. It just didn't even occur to me. It was Wednesday. I said it during my show because, I was talking about something else, and it didn't even hit me then until after I was driving, and I said, oh, fuck, the addiction recovery show. I'm still not totally used to that schedule. So I was going to move it to tomorrow at 1, but I don't know if I'll be able to, guys. Maybe Friday. I'll let you know. But I have a situation here going on in my mouth. Okay, that doesn't sound good, I know, but I have a wisdom tooth. I have 2 that have needed to be pulled for a while. And you know me, I don't want to get that done. So I just put it off. Well, I can't put it off no more. I don't know what I did yesterday. But that fucking wisdom tooth back there, holy fucking shit. Anything I eat, if I even come close to chewing on that side, I'm in severe fucking pain. And quite honestly, it's always there. It's just more dull than it is when I actually bite down with it. So I had an appointment for the 23rd to get it removed. And I just, I was on the phone with my friend Don. And Don threw me into a fucking panic attack talking about how there could be an infection and all this other shit. I have heart problems. I don't know what you know about teeth and infection and the heart, but can't risk it. So I'm like, all right, Don, let me get off the phone with you and call the fucking place right now and change the appointment. So now I have to be there at 8 in the morning. I've never gotten a wisdom tooth pulled. I don't know how deep they're going to go with the Novocaine and all the other canes, but I might not, I might not be able to do a show at all tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know what it's like to get a fucking a wisdom tooth pulled. You guys can tell me if you want. I mean, Don already scared the living shit out of me, but I definitely won't be able to do an afternoon one. If anything, maybe at night. Oh, you're funny. Wait a minute. No, wait. I don't even get it. Hold on. Whole tape. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Wu Gambino, what's up, bro? Yes, can be bad. That infection. Yeah, that one I read. I had all mine out. They put me to sleep. Really? I wish they'd put me to sleep. Oral surgeon. Yeah. Well, this is just being done at a dentist's office. Is that normal? I would think, Sally, but I don't know. I won't do a show. Okay, gotcha. Amateur historian gifted 1 Fat Bald-Sicilian membership. Thank you. Who got it? Crystal, dentists can't pull a wisdom tooth. You will have to go to a specialist. Well, quite obviously they can, because they made an appointment with me to pull my wisdom tooth. You know what I mean? So I don't think they're going to have me come there and then say, you know what were we thinking? We don't do this here. You're going to have to go somewhere else. If the dentist breaks it, he will send you to an oral surgeon. Oh, great. Wonderful. Dave, $10 for show love and support. Tip the host. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very, very much. You don't do well with things that end in cane. I don't. I do not. I got 2 wisdom teeth on the top. Yeah, I have one up here and one down here. So let's see. They will give you antibiotics and make a different appointment to a specialist. Crystal, usually I would just, take your advice because you have probably had it done, and I would say, okay, Crystal's right, but you can't be right. I just literally spoke to the woman, and she told me exactly which wisdom tooth they're pulling because I have 2, and I had to make sure it was the one that's killing me right now. So it's an 8-hour a 1 hour, 8 o'clock procedure, appointment, whatever. That they're going to do it tomorrow. So wisdom tooth are only that bad if they are impacted, not if not, it's not that bad. Well, that's good. What are you saying, War? Are you serious? Is it that fucking bad, guys? Oh, man. I had a molar pulled last year and an implant put in. Took them less than 20 minutes to pull the tooth and stitch it up. They use lidocaine, painless and quick. Nice. I like what you just told me. That's good news. I got a crown on a molar, and now I need another one, my other molar. So that's next. But I'll be getting a lot of dental work done in the next couple of months. But, I don't want to look like, Nick Romano or anything. You understand. The oral surgeon, the oral surgeon took all 4 of mine at the same time, put me to sleep. Yeah. Is that the one I read already? Oh, the dentist will do it. Yeah. I had all mine pulled at once when I was a sophomore. I don't remember the process. Lucky you. Base head gigolo. I didn't have to take antibiotics, and I've had all mine removed. Well, I think they're saying that about me because I have a heart problem. I have severe heart problems. And, it could travel to your heart if there's an infection. But thank you, Crystal. Yeah, listen, I wish they were having me take antibiotics first, but for some reason, maybe it's just because of how they do it now. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why, because I've been going to this dentist for a long time, and they know their shit. So I would think if I needed them, they'd give them to me. Like, I got a gum graft in like 2006. Madon, you want to talk about fucking pain that lasts 2 weeks? Picture the worst possible pizza burn you've ever had in your life times 1,000 on the top of your mouth. That goes from the front of or from the back of your teeth to your fucking throat. They gave me antibiotics for that and painkillers, I believe, but I didn't. Not narcotic painkillers, like I don't know what the fuck it was, some horse shit. But if they break, they'll send you out. Yeah, well, this is not a good time for them to send me anywhere that's going to cost more money. Just remember, I woke up zooted telling my mom all the girls I've slept with lately. That's fucked up. Tony Pizza got a good dentist, yo. Yeah, Tony Pizza. That guy's got the fucking $1 million smile. It's one handsome man. Let's be honest. We make fun of Tony Pizza, but you ever sit back and look at Tony and say, God damn, how's a homeless guy that good looking? It seems impossible. Yeah, me neither. It is impossible. He's hideous. Just remember, wait a minute. Where am I at? What am I doing? Don't smoke or you'll get a dry socket, which is terrible. Well, what are the chances of me not smoking? I don't know. Let me see what they tell me. I'll see what they tell me, because I know you guys have gotten this stuff done and shit, but who knows? The technology moves fast. Maybe there's something new they're doing today or tomorrow that they weren't doing 2 weeks ago. I don't know. No, not bad at all. Or not too bad at all. Oh, okay. Sweet. Had mine pulled some years back, lowers on both sides. I was under, but woke up with my head looking like a football. Oh, no. Really? Oh, Jesus Christ. My head already looks like a thumb, according to BK. What the fuck am I going to do if it looks like a football? It's not going to be flat on top like Nick Romano's, is it? Oh, the news is just getting worse and worse. Yeah, Crystal, me too. Me too. Last year, I had a bunch of shit done within a few months. I felt like I was Novocained up like every fucking other day. Mine wasn't a big deal. I did what I was told. That's what I'm going to do. If it's just the top, they don't put you to sleep, and that sucks. If it involves the bottom, then they put you to sleep all good. Is that why? Because they told me, listen to this. This one is going to be 220 or something like that, right? 222, I think, up here. And then this one on the bottom is going to be 330. Is that why they put you to sleep? I was sedated for mine. All four were impacted. Fuck that. How do you know if they're impacted? What does that feel like, guys? I probably shouldn't ask, but just let me know just in case. I had 4 all impacted. I played in a 3-on-3 tournament 2 hours after I was 16. Easy, bro. I played with gauze in my mouth, swapping blood-soaked gauze. That's disgusting. But hey, at least you were doing your thing. That's how I am. I don't let anything hold me down. You know, who knows? I might be on here at noon doing a fucking show, but I doubt it because if for no other reason, I'll be sleeping. You know what I mean? I'm going to come home. I like to sleep Novocaine off anyway, even though it actually takes longer if you sleep because your metabolism and stuff. I don't like dealing with numbness. So I'm going to come home and go to fucking bed. That's what I'm going to do. I grew up in England. What are dentists? Very good, Kian. Yes. I've heard that about England. And I've, seen certain people from England who have some really fucked up choppers. I had all 4 and it was easier than thought. All at once? Like Miss Can't Be Wrong? I had mine removed, then found out I was pregnant a week after. Oh, shit. The oral surgeon I saw was great. That's what's up. All right, Muzz. Looks like they'd want you to take antibiotics. Usually the pain in teeth is an infection. I've had a lot of teeth issues. Well, I mean, if I go there tomorrow and that's what they say, I don't know. But I mean, I wouldn't expect that they would do that. You know what I mean? Because I even asked her if they could take a look at the molar, and she said, no, it's just an hour for the extraction. So they won't be able to tomorrow. We'll have to schedule it for another time. You will be swollen for at least a day, and you'll spend a few hours with gauze in your mouth. They might offer prescription drugs for pain, but it's not needed. Antibiotics will likely be prescribed. Yeah. I mean, antibiotics afterwards, right? That makes sense. What? What'd you get done again? 10 grand. I don't even know. I lost it now. Oh. It cost you, wait a minute. It cost you 10 grand for that? What do you mean? Did I miss something? I don't know. Let me see. Gotcha. He does. He's old Dick Chin. Old Dick Chin. Funny looking dude. And I want to let you guys know. Let me just fill you in. The threats that I got this morning, I did get a death threat. That was from somebody associated with Nick Romano. I know for a fact now. Just telling you that right now. I'm going to do more research on that tonight before I go to sleep because I have to be up at 7 o'clock in the fuck. Actually, about 6:30. Out getting food for the house, but listening. All right, Chicago. I know it's boring right now. We're talking about dental work. It'll get better. If you smoke, then rinse immediately. You'll be fine. Oh, there's just way too much to this already. A dedicated smoker. Wow. I never heard it called that. You were dedicated to your smoking. Nice. Yeah. Isn't that brilliant? Kean. 4 infected molars on the bottom. Oh, my God. Wow. Well, listen, they told me I forgot what I was going to say. Forget it. I looked at Manny's comment here. I'm all for you doing a political show. Trump people acting like he's Pac now. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about it. He got a scratch on his ear. He didn't get shot, guys. He got shot and he stood up and threw a fist in the air. He didn't get shot. I've seen people get shot. He had a bullet graze his ear. He's got a scratch on it. It's a boo-boo. You know what I mean? So, listen, people see other people in their own image. If you love him, you look at him as a hero. You see him in this heroic image, this amazing legend of a man, mythic figure. If you hate a motherfucker, then you see him as, or at least I don't. I see things for what they are, but most people, maybe not most people, certain haters, hating motherfuckers, they will see anybody they don't like as just the scum of the earth, even if there's no facts backing up their arguments. Like, it don't matter. I just said so. I said he's the scum of the earth, so he is. Anyway, the smoking thing is real. If you do smoke, you have to inhale super slow. I'm talking Nick Romano level of slow. That's slow. I don't know. They checked them out. I got my x-rays like maybe 8 months ago. Might be hellacious. Is that supposed to be hellacious? If you're older, I don't know, but yeah, mine were impacted and my parents were on welfare, so I got Novocaine, no gas. Ain't that a bitch? They couldn't even give you the gas on the house. Full mouth implants, 28,000. Blue Cross paid $11K. Full mouth? How long did that take, Si? Holy shit. D. Gainey, there you go. Crystal. D. Gainey said I had 2 of mine removed and didn't find out I was pregnant afterwards. That's good, D. Gainey. You're not pregnant now, are you? All right, let me get down here so we can get past the teeth conversation. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think a bullet grazed his ear. I think a bullet grazed his ear. Trump's thug life for life. Now, I'll tell you what. Between the felony convictions, the fucking all the other indictments, the kind of sort of getting shot-ish, he's right up there with the rappers. Or should I say down there? I don't know. I had 2 teeth pulled when I got my braces young and no stitching, no pain. Well, that's for regular teeth, though. Muzz, I had to get all taken, but one at the top had to be taken. All right. I'll finish reading it, and then I'm going to move on with other stuff. One at the top had to be taken. First, it had something wrong with it. I pictured in my head that he was putting his foot up against me and pulling. That's what I've heard. It's like somebody told me that their dentist was doing that. Literally, like putting his foot up against the thing and yanking. I don't know what to say if that happens. Let's just hope things go smoothly. Okay? I can't be worried. Don Berlin just fucked me all up earlier. Had my whole head fucked up. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. Oh my God, Don. There's no doubt after what you're telling me, I'm going to be dead by morning. Holy shit. A hole? Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't believe it's that. No, I mean, what I saw is not a hole. A hole through his ear would be a different story. And he had like a little bandage on it last night at the convention, so I don't know. When they took out the other 3, I was asleep, and honestly, the recovery was not even nearly as bad as I assumed. That's what's up. You'd be rich, first guy pregnant. Yeah. D. Gainey, you'd be loaded. Smoking will make you bleed at least for 2 days. Oh my God. Just stop, guys. I'm terrified now. I'm going to cancel the appointment. I swear to God. What are you doing to me? That's only if you only have top ones being removed. All right. All right. Come on, guys. Let's talk about something else. I smoked. I was fine. See, I'm going to take Crystal's word for it. See? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was Nick. Somebody, Nick is, I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Or maybe he even has a New York number or something he was using. I don't know. But it was somebody Nick Romano related who sent that threat earlier. And, like I said, that was my first thought this morning. Nick. What can I say? I went over enough of this earlier, but here's the thing about threats, okay? Once you make one, the second one isn't taken nearly as seriously. And once you make the third, it's not taken seriously at all. And once you make the fourth one, you're just you're laughed at. Just the thought of you threatening somebody is funny because you've already proved 3 times you ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? Like, you really think I'm worried you're going to have somebody follow me and kill me, dipshit? You can't even get your own life together. You can't even get 2 teeth in the bottom of your mouth, but you're going to have me assassinated. What the fuck is he talking about? What is he talking about? This guy talks about all the money he has. He's showing off all types of, well, I don't know what he's showing off, but I know ever since we started trashing him, he's buying new clothes and he's showing off his car and all this stuff. Bro, it's, from what I hear, $3,000 a tooth. How about this? How about just get a bridge or whatever it is, just to get those, you know what I mean? Even if they're not real, like implants, do something about that. How much you want to bet I'm going to drive Nick to go get those teeth? I would say fixed, but they're not there. That motherfucker is going to come on screen tomorrow with 2 chiclets stuck between these teeth right here. White chiclets. What the fuck is this? Mob tube dentistry. Who needs a dentist? Me, actually, mob tube dentistry. This is a new name I've never seen before. That's how quick people are. Yes, I'm going to need this wisdom tooth pulled, and I got to get a crown right here on that tooth. If you can help me out. Maybe shave down these vampire fangs. You know what I mean? Let me see. Nobody is going to do shit on Nick's behalf. Listen, man, there's nobody. First of all, I'm not afraid of anybody. Okay. I'm just not. It's not the way I'm built. But, again, listen, you have to take threats seriously. You know what I mean? Anybody in the streets will tell you that because you never know. A motherfucker really might try to do something. But you also got to, there's other things that kind of weigh into how seriously you should take it. There's certain factors you need to think about, as to how likely a threat is. But then again, like I said, after you threaten and threaten and threaten and threaten and nothing happens, come on, bro. You're just blowing hot air. You're stupid. You're stupid because these threats, like, you're a fucking moron, Nick. Let me tell you something. This is how I know you are not a street guy. You might have, hung out in Staten Island when you were a kid and robbed somebody who was kind of semi-associated with an actual mob guy. Okay? But there's no way you're a street guy. There's no way, because you would not be making threats. You would not be making threats, having some dipshit make threats with his phone number that, as stupid as he might be, he still has to realize it could be traced right back to him, right? Especially if I'm the one tracing it. And then you call simultaneously with your actual number, and there was just a death threat by somebody you're, and I'm not the only person he did this to today. That's why I'm telling you, I know for a fact it's him. Okay. I'm not the only person. So I'm 1,000% sure. You know what I mean? You don't commit crimes live on YouTube. You don't commit crimes using your own phone number. You don't have your friends commit crimes using their actual phone numbers, you stupid motherfucker. No street guy would ever do this. Ever, bro. And not just that, but you know, if you're from the streets, you know that threats are taken so seriously that you might wind up being the one that ends up dead. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of guys out there who, if they even hear there's a threat, they're just going to assume that you're going to follow through with it, and they're going to stop you permanently. You know what I mean? So you're a dummy, bro. You're doing all this stupid shit. And in the end, it'll just be you who gets in trouble. And guess who will still be sitting right here? Me. And Chicago and SoFlo and everybody in this chat will be here hanging out. You know? You're either going to get hurt or you're going to get locked up because you're a dumb motherfucker, man. There's no way you could be from the streets and do shit like this. There's no fucking way. I mean, it's like world's dumbest criminals. Stupid. I can't wait to look into that phone number more in a little while. Oh, I can't wait. Because when I find out who this is, like when I get a full name, oh my God. You threaten me over the phone, cocksucker. Wait till you see what you have coming. I'm talking about right here on YouTube. You have no idea. No idea. Of course not. Well, which thing? What did I say, Chicago? I'm not sure. About being from the streets? Should I say who this is from and read it? It's pretty funny. I don't think so. Last time I checked, I don't think. He's a stupid, stupid person. This is what happens when you let your emotions. Okay, I can't even say. Let me just say it this way: when you think with your emotions. You know, I would say rather than using like logic and reasoning skills, you know, like he doesn't have any, you know, he's a fucking moron. He's not capable of thinking logically. So, you know, you do shit off emotion because you're like a broad, you know, you're butthurt and you're fucking, you're acting out. All right, here we go. Damian Trite said, Nick ain't doing shit but letting his teeth rot. Fucking bozo. Big shot. Why doesn't he fix his teeth, the cunt rag? And then when I asked if I should say who sent this, he said, of course, tell him I called him a blowjob. God, you got enemies everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Facebook beef gets you locked down, dumbass. It's a stupid person, man. Stupid. But that's, you know, like I said, you know, there's certain people on here who do shit like that or have done shit like that. They put themselves in harm's way because they're thinking, you know, they're all emotional. They can't control themselves. And it usually has something to do with me because apparently I get you all in your feels. You know what I mean? I drive you guys fucking insane. Oh my God, I got to do something. I know what I'll do. Threaten him. Threaten him. Me of all people. Threats. Yeah. Okay. Unreal. David Lopez, what's up, my man? Isn't there a saying, never be scared if the loudest guy in the room, of the loudest guy in the room, it's the quiet. I don't know what that word is. In the corner you need to worry about. Not an exact quote. Well, yeah, because, you know, generally, listen, man, real tough guys don't have to go around telling you how tough they are. You know what I mean? Their reputation precedes them. You know, they people already know, or they just give off that vibe. You know what I mean? That's one thing. The other thing is, yeah, of course, if somebody's really going to do something to you, they would never, ever, ever tell you about it first. They're not going to talk shit. They're not going to be loud. They're not even going to let it be known it's them ever at any point before or after. You know what I mean? Like me, listen, let me tell you something. I've done some crazy shit to people. And if I decide to do crazy shit to anyone else, you think you're going to hear a peep from me about it? I won't tell my closest. I won't tell anybody. I won't tell Shanna. I won't tell no fucking buddy. Nobody. It's one of those two can keep a secret or three can keep a secret if two are dead type situations. You know what I mean? Ain't telling a single person. And that's how you get away with shit. You know what I mean? Listen, guys, I did some crazy shit, a lot worse than drug dealing. Some of it I was investigated for on multiple occasions. I keep my mouth shut. That's all. I don't care what you tell me. I'm never going to tell you I did it. Never. I'm never going to give in. I'm never going to talk to you without a lawyer. It's not going to happen. He took his teeth out to give the guys he blows a gum job. He's half a queer who wears Echo. I knew you were going to say something about the Echo. I brought that up earlier. This guy actually took a selfie with an Echo like hoodie on. I mean, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Echo clothing, but chances are you were more familiar with it when it was actually out and acceptable to wear, if it was ever acceptable to wear. Like, I don't know. Most recently, mid 2000s. Oh God. No, of course not. You're not going to know. That's the first sign of somebody who isn't going to do shit. You know what I mean? They're going to tell you about it in detail first. You know, no, they're not going to do that. You know, that's the first sign of somebody who ain't going to do shit. Somebody who announces it all over the place. Unless they're just crazy. Some people are just crazy and they'll do crazy shit. You know, but I think we can kind of rule out crazy with Nick. Don't get me wrong. A madman, yeah. A mental patient, yeah. Mentally ill without a doubt. Should be in a straitjacket, locked in a funny farm, no doubt. But I mean, violent, dangerous, crazy, no. We can rule that out because this motherfucker has made it the last 27 years without a fucking so much as a misdemeanor on his record. Oh my God, the toughest guy in the world. He's putting hits on people. The motherfucker actually got basically approved and licensed to be a security guard. Nick could go buy a gun legally right now. I don't know anybody who could do that. I swear to God, nobody. Nobody. I have never known a motherfucker with a legal gun in my life. I swear to Christ, never. He has no patience, no articulation, no intelligence. Exactly. Yeah, I won't talk like that fruit basket. Yeah. And besides, you know, coming from him, man, he's gay, you know, so saying weird shit like, oh, you're all up in your fee-fees. I mean, he doesn't even realize that saying shit like that is one of the main reasons we think he's gay. You know what I mean? Who the fuck, what man says that? Oh, he's all up in his fee-fees. What? What are you, 9? Why are you talking like that? Stop it. Cut it out right now. Guys, don't be afraid to donate. I came back for a second show. Oh, by the way, I actually got some. I didn't shout out. Or at least one. OC, $20 for the continued entertainment. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thinking with emotions a lot of time equals no logic. Yeah, of course. You can either think logically or you could think with your emotions. But you can't do both. I am the loudest guy in the room, and trust me, I can kick some ass. Well, then it doesn't apply to you, Chicago. The bigger they are, the harder they fall is another bullshit saying made up by J-Mac. Is that what he says? Yeah, that's kind of, you know, I don't know. I mean, technically, I guess, you know, I guess they would have to fall harder because they're bigger and they're falling from a higher, you know what I mean? A higher place. But yeah, no, that's said by people who are, I know the saying. That's I'll tell you what my dad told me. My dad always said, well, of course, never be afraid of anybody. Always defend yourself and fight back no matter what. But he told me that, never be afraid of guys that look tough. In other words, when I say look tough, a lot of people will see a guy all tatted up with tons of scars all over him, big dude, maybe a bodybuilder type of dude, and they'll be intimidated. A lot of that bodybuilding shit is done so people are intimidated of them, not so much because they're intimidating. You know what I mean? In any way that they're actually, well, I shouldn't say intimidating, but people you should be scared of. But as far as the scars and stuff, my dad was right. He said, chances are if he's got all those scars, it's because he got the shit kicked out of him his whole life. You know what I mean? And he also used to tell me, if all else fails, kick him in the nuts. You know? FBS, if you ever pissed me off, I'd walk away quietly. Well, thank you. Thank you for the credit, Jesse. And personally, I think that's the right decision, for anybody. At least when it comes to this horse shit. I have to come on sometime and go through the swearing from this side, wanker, feeker, etc. All right, whatever you want to do, I'm down. I love learning new things. And if I look at this, I swear to God, I already know. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God. I don't know how, but someday I'm going to figure out a way to show Tom my appreciation. If I have to fucking fly to Northern Ireland and take him out to dinner and smoke a Monte Cristo with him, whatever it takes. Not whatever, guys. I know, oh, look, he's gay. Just shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see what I paused for so long. That's because I was like, how can I say this in a way that they won't turn it into, me being gay for Tom Sheehy? But they'll do it anyway. So thank you, Tom Sheehy. Another $100. Best of health tomorrow, brother. Thank you, Tom. I'm scared now. I'm scared. Yeah. Griff dies here. No, they don't. They don't. Especially if you've been out of the streets and you got a business and all this shit, or you got your shit together. I mean, listen, everybody's main priority, if they've ever been in the streets, or even if they haven't, once you get to a certain age, is to, get your shit together and keep your shit together. Like the fighting shit, how old are we going to be? Before people stop threatening, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. How old you got to be before you just sound like a complete and total fucking fool? I could tell you 45 is too old, Nick. You know what I mean? 57 is too old, Tony Pizza. You know what I'm saying? You sound stupid. Don't do shit off emotions, FBS. I fucking wish. What do you mean, you? I did some crazy stuff. I rang my neighbor's doorbell and ran once. I never did that. But see, Casey's no joke. Casey's what you call a true G. Because if you fuck with him, you might be the next one who gets a ring at your door. And the next thing you know, there's Casey eating crayons. How stupid are you going to feel then? If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, Casey eats crayons. It's a long-known fact on MobTube here. He's a crayon eater. That's a great insult, calling someone a blowjob. That cracks me up. That's like calling someone cunnilingus. Yeah, it's the exact same thing, actually. But somehow calling somebody a blowjob is an insult. It is. He can't put that. He could put that mouth to use. Maybe he can actually make a few bucks to get a new tooth. Oh, you think he's on the gay prostitution fucking scene in Mesa, Arizona? I think so. Maybe. Or people saying over and over again how happy they are and have perfect lives. If those people that are hiding shit. Yeah, like I'll constantly tell you how happy I am and how great my life is to me, but perfect? No. I'm a very flawed individual. I'll also always tell you that. I have many times. In some ways, I'm a complete and total fuck up, and I'm just 5 years clean now at 44 years old. So, everybody has problems and issues, but yeah, I like to call them Facebook fronting. Like I told you, I knew a girl named Shelly. Gorgeous fucking girl. Everybody wanted this chick, even into her fucking late 30s. You know what I mean? And I've known her, a pretty long time. She would come on, and this is no bullshit. She would come on Facebook with her fucking, well, not come on Facebook. The Facebook would be a totally different, platform if she was coming on it. But you get my point. She would go on Facebook and she would do like this type of thing. You ever see girls do shit like this? Like for example, they'll take a picture at the beach and all you could see is their legs and their feet. But then like there's a kid over there. So they'll pretend they're taking a picture of the kid when really they just want to show you their body. Well, this chick used to like all the time just take pictures of her nails in front of her Lexus steering wheel. She wanted you to know she was driving a Lexus truck, and she used to portray herself to be the perfect mother. Oh my God. I mean, like she was just, and she was a medical professional and she was a pretty high up medical professional. She wasn't, she was, I believe she was a radiologist or some shit like that. She was loaded. But she was all fucked up. Like I knew about her personal life. Like literally, my friend Matt called me one night to tell me how they ran a train on her the night before, and Matt wouldn't lie to me. And I'm like, yeah, she's a mess. You know what I mean? And she's pretending to be, like a Little House on the Prairie. So people act like their lives are perfect. Yeah, usually it's because they're pretty fucked up. But that's the thing about social media. It's just like we see on MobTube. You could be anything you want to be. The wash and wear burglar all of a sudden becomes a Colombo family killer. You know what I mean? A homeless guy from Long Island all of a sudden becomes the Gambino Street or Gambino family street enforcer, or a one-time millionaire, or a guy who was dating Sarma Melangalis. Whatever he wants to be. He just tells people what he wants to be. He'll pretend like as if he is that or was that thing, whatever it may be, or set of things. And then he'll see who believes him. You know what I mean? And we live in a very, very stupid country, guys. I'm sorry, but the majority of people in this country are very dumb people. So it's like I'd say it's even more than a 50-50 shot. You got to, maybe it's like a 60-40 shot in your favor that you know what I mean? A good bit of people are going to believe you. Because people are stupid. And people still, after everything this country's been through, and most, Americans have been through, somehow people are still gullible. And they're still not the slightest bit street smart to the point where they could even say, okay, before I believe this guy's story, let me research him a little bit. Like a certain guy with a scratched ear. You know what I mean? Let me research this guy for myself because I don't know if I believe everything he tells me. No, they just believe it. They just believe it. And then they vote. They vote. That's bad. MRE says Fifi's the real test. Does he say chicken tendies? Oh my God. Remember that? That was fucking I guess it was funny back then for a little while, but I wouldn't be surprised if he still says it. He kind of doesn't know when a joke should end, you know? Chicken tendies. But that's another thing. We should have realized then he's gay. Who even thinks of that? Remember, he used to say something like, "Oh, Mom, can you make me some tendies?" Now, what does that tell me? That he's probably asked his mom to make him some tendies. MRE has. Because who would even think of that? I would never. This is why MRE, you'll never convince me in a million fucking years that you're straight. I don't even think you're bi. I think you're straight gay. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, you're in denial about it. I'm just giving you my opinion. Because things like fifis and tendies, men don't say shit like this. Ever. Chicago, were you ever sitting at a restaurant, like a cheap place, you were just stopping by to grab something quick to eat and say, "Brenda, I think I'm going to order myself some chicken tendies"? Of course not. Brenda would turn around and say, "Oh my God, Harry's gay. He's been gay all along. I never knew it." You know what I mean? But Chicago wouldn't do that. He's not gay. Me neither. I would never say fifis or tendies or any of that corny shit. I was a security guard once told me, mate, at his first job at age 16, no matter how big they are, a 2x4 will knock any man down. Most likely, yeah. But listen, this is what I think. Why not? I think shooting people is much easier than fighting. Why not just do that? I don't know. I'm not encouraging violence. I'm just saying. It's like you get to an age, it's like, all right, I'd much rather shoot you than fight you. Can we just do that? You know what I mean? Tendies. I'm a small person, very small, just another 6 foot tall Chinese woman with long black hair that needs to be braided. All right. No, Alex, what you got to I don't know what to say to that. And you know what? I have no idea who Alex is, so he might very well be just that. It's very specific, too, or very detailed, I should say. Ever notice small men who want to seem all strong and buff and they walk like they shit their pants? Oh, my God, I know. And they got this shit going on. I'm from the Republic, bro. You talking to me? Did I say something wrong? Did I make a mistake? If so, I'm sorry. Like the loyalists, paramilitaries, pumped up steroid freaks. Oh, I don't know nothing about none of them. I know what you're referring to. It was me talking about the bodybuilding shit, but what's the difference, Sheehy? I don't know what the difference is. If you were going to be gay for anyone, does Tom Sheehy, wait, was that supposed to say, does Tom Sheehy not deserve it? I'm not saying he don't. I'm just saying it ain't going to happen. Oh, my God. Oh, no. That's true. That's true. Without a doubt. Ding dong ditch, yeah. I'll tell you a funny one about that Chicago muscle. We were like in Gettysburg, and if you ever come to Gettysburg, we'll show you around like I offered before. But there's that Saks covered bridge where we were doing the cigarette thing and all that. If you like walk down that hill, it's like a little curve that goes to the left, and there's this big fucking house, and it was back then a Civil War hospital, a very big Civil War hospital, because this is like half a mansion, you know what I mean? Old, whatever, colonial style, whatever house. And A lot of people died in that house and everything else. There's a lot of haunted history, but this is not an attraction. This is somebody's home. It's a private home. And I was watching these groups of kids one night run from the bridge over to the house and ring the bell and run the fuck away. And I was thinking, yeah, probably the wrong house. You know what I mean? I don't know. Listen, I don't know who believes in ghosts and who don't, but for fuck's sake, a lot of people died in there. A lot of people fuck around and end up in the upside down or some shit. Poltergeist. I know those are two different things. All right, well, there you go, Muzz. I'm glad Damien was able to help you find a new insult. No. Not that I'm perfect, no. I will say that I know some of these people's lives suck compared to mine, but that's just a fair judgment. If I know what your life is like and I know what mine is like, I think I can make that judgment. But no, perfect, far from it. Well, Mexican Americans can be seen on the street shopping. What the fuck? I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. King Gibney, FBS is meeting me up north, bro. What mistake did I make? Correct me, please, Sheehy, so I never do it again. Alex Fajigadaja, well, oh, that's the one I just read. Oh, yeah. Oh, they do it a lot. Oh, do you work in a medical setting, a hospital or something? I'm sure. Going to Ireland in September 2025. FBS, I'll give Tom a hug for you. There you go. Just keep it at a hug. You know, at least if you're doing it on behalf of myself, you know. Oh, I got to get down here. I don't know if they do, Marines in general, but I know Casey does. Hell yeah, double knock when I get hopped up on Crayola. Oh, here's she. He corrected me. Fucking Muzz, LOL, bro. The Republic is the south of Ireland. North is part of UK. In fairness, it's only a couple of hours. Oh. Well, I thought when Shanna sent you something, I thought it was somewhere in, I thought it was an address in Northern Ireland or something. Was it then maybe? I don't know. Thank you for the 10, my friend. Sorry I made the mistake. I don't know shit about it. I haven't even been all over this country. I've been up and down the East Coast. That's it. And not even the whole East Coast. Manny G, I'm waiting for Sharma to I got to say it that way. Sharma. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Little House on the Scary, yeah. Come on, Griff dies hard here. There you are. It's an Irish thing, bro. He tried. I do love telling. Oh, it's another word I don't know. Over here with my English accent, how everyone in England referring to them as Irish. Life in my hands and all that, but it's my Irish side. Yeah, I guess I gotta be schooled on this stuff. I don't know. I hope I didn't insult anyone. Let me see. I will ghost hunt with you before we die. Oh yeah, we have to. We'll have a good time, man. I'm telling you. We'll have fun. And I got Shanna all that fucking like all the latest shit now, like the SB7. What is it? The SB11 now, I think, something like that. SB12. What is it called? SB11, right? Let's see. Yeah, SB11. SB12 is a piece of DJ equipment. My bad. And what else? The fucking that box, the box with all the lights on it that you put the antenna. I forget what that's called. And what the fuck else? 2 other things and a bunch of cat balls. PA is a killer state for ghost hunting. It actually is. It is. There's a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit to see and do when it comes to that. You'd have to invest a few hours into the history of FBS. It's complex as fuck. All right. I think I went back up somehow. Oh, I'm at the bottom here now. Okay. Was that right, Chicago? My connections in the UK are right here in this chat. I don't even know if there is anybody in the UK, except I don't know. No more geography for me. The most haunted place I've been? Oh, I don't know. Probably if not Gettysburg, you might be talking to Chicago, but I'll answer it anyway. If not Gettysburg, I would say Penhurst Asylum in Chester. Oh, Penhurst Asylum is so fucking creepy, man. You go in the like the morgue and everything, it's just that place is crazy. And Shannon wanted to fucking, they have this thing like once a year or a couple of times a year where you, no, I think it's during Halloween. There's a bunch of different dates where you could spend the night there. Fuck that. That place is sad, man. Even if you go just for like the Halloween thing, when they're decorated and they have one of those cheesy Halloween things, like they walk you through the morgue. They show you like they reenact it kind of with like, they'll have like, you know, because back then they would keep kids in like cages in that place and shit. So they'll have like actors, you know, little kids in these fucking cages, like begging and screaming to get out. It's like, it's fucking disturbing. That shit disturbed the fuck out of me. Because if you watch a documentary on Penhurst Asylum, it's bad. One more year and little muscle goes to preschool and I can travel again. Nice. Those castles, well, I don't even want to say anything anymore because I might make a mistake. Forget it. I don't know where anybody is anymore, so I don't want to say anything. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, other than that, I mean, if you look up Gettysburg, it's fucking thousands of, it was 10,000 casualties, or I forget the exact amount of people who died. I forget, but at the Civil War, my just like everything else, I've forgotten the exact numbers. It's a lot. Let me see. How many people died during the Battle of Gettysburg? I want to say 10,000.
Information from Statista.
Oh, killed was 3,903. Oh, total casualties 23,049. Wounded 14,029, and missing or captured 5,365. So yeah, maybe I should have used the word victims, but upwards of 50,000. Yeah, Yeah. So 3,903 people in 3 days. In 3 days. Like I was talking to the one guy in one of the shops, and he said, like, he showed me pictures of the place, like, you know, back in the day, and he was telling me history of it. And he said, when this was all happening during the Battle of Gettysburg, they were stacking bodies outside some of these houses and shit that are, some of them are now shops and stuff. And the bodies were up to the fucking windowsills. You know, so imagine that's coming in your house, the smell and every fucking thing else. And just a horrible fucking tragedy, the whole fucking thing. Horrible war, horrible battle. So that place is, if any place is haunted, Gettysburg is haunted like a motherfucker. They say Cape May, New Jersey is pretty haunted too, because there was like a huge fire, the whole town burnt down basically at the same time. And now they got a bunch of haunted shit you could do there. But then there's Eastern State Penitentiary in Philly too. We've done that. Oh yeah. Oh, it was definitely Pennhurst, man, more than anywhere else. Jesse knows. That place, man. Watch a documentary on Pennhurst Asylum. It'll make you fucking sick. FBS, I was at Pennhurst in broad daylight, and it's creepy as hell. It fucking is, man. It is. What does this say? He posted a letter. Posted a letter season to assist with your name solo, your wife solo. What? Oh, Sam, you got to do better, bro. A cease and desist letter with my name, my wife's. What do you mean? Hold on. Yeah, of course. It is a job if you make a living at it, but it's not anything like a job. What's this guy's name? Is it still stand-up guy?
This is a cease and desist dated July.
Oh, you were talking to Chicago. Who is this talking?
To use legal options, possibly in the courts, to defend and protect myself, my family, my reputation, and my family's reputation. 1. Cease and desist from making and spreading false defamatory.
Who is that? Let me see. Yes, I hate talking into the phone. I should just type to begin with. I look stupid. Yeah, that's why I'll do that. I don't do voice to text. I'll leave voice messages. Like instead of texting, I'll just send a voice message because I don't like texting. But yeah, the talk to text is terrible. It's going to be a long time till they master that. Oh, Daniel. Yeah. Of course. Many, I'm sure. That's one of the most, it's said to be one of the most, oh, Maureen. Okay. It's said to be one of the most haunted places in America, if not the world. My daughter was there like maybe a year ago. She said it's pretty creepy. But I'd like to go to Salem someday. Salem is, like I said, if there's such a thing as haunted places, that's one of them. The transgender, that blue stand-up guy. I don't know. Oh, that blue, BLOW. Stop it, Sam the Man. Or BLEW, blue. I'm sorry. Blue. I don't know. But is this, I can't tell if this is this, let me see. Is this a cease and desist letter from Stand Up Guy to those guys, or is it from Maureen to those guys? I don't know. Yeah, I've done a couple of little ones, kind of, sort of ish on here, but you know, we don't go like we used to a lot of those places. You know, we prefer other types of things now. But when we do, yeah, I'll always do it live. I did a couple like 4 or 5 months ago, but they weren't really ghost hunting shows per se. They were just us doing ghostly shit in haunted areas. The cigarette videos will fuck you up, Key. And did you ever see the cigarette videos? They're wild. Tom Sheehy, 10 pounds. Bro, you are correct. When Shanna sent parcel, it was to my house in the UK. Oh, okay. Well, my apologies. I know that stuff's taken seriously. I'm sorry, Tom, if I insulted you in any way. I don't know any of that shit. Oh, you caught the Siggy one? Yeah. Who are those girls from the female crowd? Or what are those girls from the female? What are you talking about? Who? Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, listen, guys, I think I'm going to get going. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, those videos, all you got to do is look up SACS, SACHS, Covered Bridge, Gettysburg. You'll find a million videos of people doing the shit with the cigarette. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, I got to go. I appreciate you being here. To the people who donated, Tom Sheehy, of course. Let's see. Why is it taking so long? Dave and OC and Antonino earlier today. And you guys, Sabrina, Amateur Historian, Tom Sheehy, and Tom Sheehy. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you for everything. Let me get back to my comments just in case. I'm going to go for now. Tomorrow, I guess I won't see you because this horse shit. But hopefully, how about this? How about if I go tomorrow and it's nothing and the Novocaine wears off and I feel like doing a show? How about that? How you like me now? Maybe I'll do that. But from what you're telling me, it's not going to happen. I love you all. And until next time, salute.